Hey everybody, it's Candace. Welcome to Ambition, Honey, and Hustle. All right, so today I want to talk about some popular content on the internet coming out of BuzzSumo, and it's around burned out millennials. And burned out millennials are choosing to make some very interesting yet exciting choices these days when it comes to their career. And some of the things that they're choosing to do, any generation should be considering and asking themselves. So let's talk a little bit more when we come back from the theme song. So the big question is this: how do we ambitious professionals avoid the slow-moving career, take control of our time, and get paid for two things? Doing what excites us and making an impact bigger than anyone ever thought was possible. That is the question, and this podcast has the answers. My name is Candace Spears, and welcome to Ambition, Honey, and Hustle. All right, so this headline comes from BuzzSumo. And for those of you that don't know, BuzzSumo.com, especially if you are an entrepreneur or you're really trying to build up your personal brand with content marketing and that type of thing, BuzzSumo.com is an awesome resource for you to have in your back pocket. So on BuzzSumo, they come and they curate all the popular content on the internet and content that influencers are talking about, all this good stuff. And you can search by whatever keywords that you're looking for, and it'll pull up that more popular content. So the headline that we're going to look at today comes from a search on the keyword career change. So there are a number of things that popped up, but number 2 in the list was this article from ABC News, and the title is "Burned Out Millennials Are Seeking Alternative Work Lifestyles from Career Changes, Living on the Road, and Retiring Early." So this one I found super interesting because it's happening every single day. You hear about it every single day. People that are picking up and either completely changing their careers to do something that fulfills them or to get more freedom in their life and be more fulfilled and with purpose and all that good stuff. So as I look at this article, and this article goes through and it's got a few different interviews from millennials. There's a psychotherapist that's on here, and she does an interview on here as well. Let me just read you one of the quotes from the psychotherapist. So her name is Roby Ludwig, and she said, "Millennials seem to have an idealized image of what their life should look like, and they don't want to settle for less," she continued. "They really are a very self-aware generation that has been raised to ask the question, why? Why should I be working at this job I don't like? It is important to be happy and pay attention to your well-being. And that also contributes to the choices that they will make." Now, let me say this. As a millennial, yes, I completely agree. Our generation we question everything. As it relates to this particular instance, questioning why in the context of your career, in the context of your job, definitely should not be limited to the millennial generation. I'm going to encourage you, if you're listening and you are a millennial and you're not questioning where you are in your career and is it something that fulfills you and all this good stuff, that you start questioning. If you're not a millennial, that you do the same thing. Because listen, time really is too short to be in a place, be in a career that doesn't fulfill you at all. Because time is ticking. People are moving. If you have children, they're growing up. If you don't have children, life is passing you and opportunities are passing you by. So if you don't question the things that you do today in your career and that you do with your time, start doing it for sure. All right, let's get back to this article because there's another segment in here that I wanted to read to you. That was a quote from one of the millennials here. And let me just find it. So there's this couple that has retired early. And so they're the Hesters. So let me read this to you. In 2017, Hester, who's age 38, she and her husband, Mark, 41, retired in the same year. And they had already saved up enough money at those ages to live on for the rest of their lives. They now spend their days hitting the ski slopes. Quote from her here: "I hope to never have a traditional job again," Hester said. "This year, I wrote a book, I write a blog, I do a podcast. All of those things look like work, but they are things that are passion projects for me. It doesn't feel like work." Wow. Okay, so I was just having a conversation the other day around the opportunities that just abound around us. So if you have something that you are interested in pursuing, maybe you have a skill and a talent in a certain area, in this day and age, the odds are very good that with that skill and that talent you have, you can freelance it, and there's somebody out there that's looking to buy it, to take advantage of it, to do whatever. So if you're sitting and holding on to precious talents and skills, and you have not opened yourself up to the world with those skills, you are missing out on an opportunity. And there are tons of sites out there that will easily help you with freelancing those skills that you have and that type of thing. Think about sites like Upwork that are out there, upwork.com, fiverr.com. So there really is no reason, if you're sitting and saying, hey, I really, I'm talented at this, I enjoy doing this, but nobody's going to pay me for this, or I don't know how to get into this. Baloney. There are opportunities for you to go out and make this stuff happen. You just got to look around, and you got to think differently about where you are, and you got to question where you are. That's where the motivation comes in at. So that's it for the headline today on BuzzSumo. So again, here's my encouragement to you. If you are not questioning where you are in your career, are you happy about it? Are you fulfilled with it? Is this enough for you? Start doing it. If you've got time, talent, skills that either you know or you don't know, and to be honest with you, you don't know until you get out there and try, so you kind of got to try. If you've got skills and experiences that you think could be valuable or that someone might want to buy, get out there, upwork.com, fiverr.com, and put yourself out there. There is no reason to not be taking advantage of your time right now. That's all for today. Have a great day, great night, great evening, whenever you are listening. Thanks for listening. If you haven't already, subscribe, share, follow, leave us a review, whatever other cool thing you could do it to this podcast so we can make sure that we stay connected. And I look forward to talking to you again very soon.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.